Porche Madre, Dallas Weekly, DallasWeekly.com, We Live TV, North Texas Media Group, Underground Railroad, Southern Fried Marketing. We got the one and only representing Triple D,
right.
Big Hood the Heavyweight. What's going on?
What's going on?
Nothing much. It's good to see you out here, man.
Good to see you too.
Who is she?
This is my princess.
She is that. What's your name, Mama? Sade. Look at the camera and show them how pretty you are.
Tell them hi, Pooh. Tell them hi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, I like to do a little icebreaker game before I start all my interviews, just in case you're nervous.
Nah, it's like what I do.
What I came up with is called "What Was It Like?" And basically, since we like to name drop over here,
right.
I'm gonna name drop some people that I feel like is doing their thing in the industry, and you tell me how it was to work with them.
You said
with one word.
How would it be to work with them?
No, because I know for a fact you work with these people.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said how was it to work with them?
Yes, in one word.
Okay.
And tell me the level in which you worked with them, like if you opened up for them, did a collaboration, or they did your production or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so the first person, Yellow Wolf.
Previous.
Currency.
No.
Lil Wayne.
Didn't really know him like that. Just had the opportunity to open.
Okay.
That's more than one word though, right?
Rick Ross.
The same. I'd have met Ross a couple times.
Okay. He's actually really cool. Shout out to him. Yeah,
I would say
really,
legendary.
really
We had
cool.
one word, legendary, man. He lived legend.
Waka Flocka.
Open.
Okay. Too Short.
Extra pretty.
Ritz.
Brother.
Okay. DJ Smalls.
He a living legend as well, man.
DJ Holiday.
OG.
DJ Burnwood.
Classic.
Baby.
Ambassador.
E40.
Incredible.
Nita Weeder.
My brother.
All right. Now we gonna get straight into it. How is it that you earned the reputation as one of the hardest working indie artists around the DFW?
Oh, just the amount of work I done put in, you know, the platform. I've been doing this for a minute. Unfortunately, but you know, it's what I love.
It's unfortunate so you've been doing it.
Nah, man, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we all want to be ahead of where we at.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know, circumstances, things come up, you know, so I gotta take a back seat. But now I'm kind of back focused, so I mean, just being consistent, doing shows, making good music. That's the most important thing to me is making consistent, good music.
Absolutely.
Right.
I mean, because there's a lot of people out here, in my personal opinion, that I feel like they're in a position that they don't necessarily deserve. How they got in that position, I don't know. When it's far more talented, well-rounded artists, and it's just like they can't get their foot in the door to save their lives, but yet this person is making booty music for the club. Like, I don't understand that. Now, you've been traveling, doing shows and appearances throughout the country. How is life as a road warrior?
Man, it's cool. It got its perks. You know, it's ups and downs, but at the end of the day, like, it's really like super tiring when you be out there. Like, I don't think the average person just know like the amount of time that we be out, even just in the lab. Like, a lot of people be like, man, I want to come hang out. And then it's 4 o'clock in the morning, like, damn, I want to go home.
Yes.
Even with the video shoots, they be like, man, I want to go get my cameo. But they don't realize we might shoot 8 hours straight, man. So it's just, you got to have patience, endurance, you know, just really love what you do. And that way, you know, when it gets tough like that, it's not a problem, you know. That's what I want to do.
Awesome. Now, how did you manage to create an organic cult-like fan following throughout the country?
Oh, that's kind of like through Yellow and Ritz and Currency.
Okay.
Like they all came from that underground scene. So, you know, I was, like I say, privileged enough to do a few songs with them. And just, you know, whenever they had shows, they let me open up or they bring me out to perform with them. So it just kind of let me get into their fan base, which is not necessarily the radio fans. based.
And it's, to me, it's very strategic.
Yeah.
Because it's not, I don't want to use the word stealing someone's fan base, but when you align yourself with an artist or entertainer who's on the same level,
right.
or you all are aspiring to be on the same level,
right.
then you kind of know your targeted audience, and it typically is the same. Mm-hmm. So if you can reach their audience where you didn't even know that you was going to be in front of these people or was going to leave with at least one fan, that's great.
It's an opportunity.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, what are your major responsibilities as a fixture in today's evolving music industry?
That's a good question. I gotta answer that right. Man, I just say, just stay consistent and don't really lose track of what I'm trying to do. You know, like I said, I just pride myself in making good music. Mm-hmm. I might not put out number 1 or 2 projects per year, versus some people might put out 2, 3, 4 mixtapes. I might just put out 2, with track 1 through 15, it's gonna be bang. Mm-hmm. You know, it's gonna be mixed down right, the artwork gonna be on point, you know, it's gonna have some good features, great production, you know, that type of thing. So, if I can teach anybody else anything, or if I can give them any advice, it's just, you know, just make good, consistent music. And don't be afraid to invest in yourself, you know?
Absolutely.
These labels ain't giving out no money no more. Not like that.
You never lied. And we're going to touch on that. I'll go ahead and say congrats now on the distribution deal that you got with Fontana.
Right.
That's a huge accomplishment.
It's actually Fontana /E1's RBC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Now, you have your own Pandora station.
Right.
Major, how did you pull that one?
I got Spotify, Pandora, I don't it's another one too.
Really?
I don't know, I think it's just based off sales, you know? So I don't know, I don't even know. I just have people kind of be like, hey man, I'm listening to you on Pandora. I'd be like, cool. Do
you ever listen to your own Pandora?
Sometimes, if I go to the gym, I turn it on.
What type of other artists do they put on your station?
Rocco, Waka, Trinidad.
Okay.
I mean, I done popped up on their stations, you know? So that's kind of cool, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright.
No, that's awesome. You grinding for real and it shows. Now, during your career, what has led you to release 6 mixtapes or projects to your fans for totally free? You didn't charge them anything?
Nah, that's actually about to change her too.
Obviously,
you know,
yeah.
It's about to change, cause the music getting too good.
Yeah.
Free, man, it's good. You know, really, like, the thing I try to stray away from is like, some artists get on, they do songs like we were just talking about, and they end up not having no longevity because they just got the song. Like, you know somebody's song, but you don't know the artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, it's kind of like, even the title of one of the mixtapes is titled The Long Way Home, and I titled this because, you know, it's taking a lot longer to do what I'm doing, but I'm laying down work, the track record. So, once one of these records do pop commercially, it's a track record behind it, and it's not looking like I'm the next, I don't want to say no artist names, but you know who come and go each year, who got the high song.
No,
and then you don't hear from them again, and then the new person got the high song, and you hear from them again.
You messed up when you said, I don't want to say no names.
I ain't got to say, I'm not saying no names, but you know, yeah, I know it's a gimmick song every year. It's a few
like what? No, I'm a little confused. I don't know what you're talking about.
They're gonna have the dance song. They're gonna have, you know, the image. You know, just be different stuff. But you can't hate on it because
you know
that's marketing. That's
marketing,
you know.
I mean, if people is buying
whatever work, you know. Because I trade praises with a few of them for them records, you know.
Boy.
They cashing in.
Now, over the years, All Hip Hop Breeding Grounds has bred many successful artists. How does it feel to actually be a part of the alumni?
That's cool. That let me know I'm on the right track. You know, if most of all just let me know I'm doing the right thing, and they always showing me love too. Greg, Steve Rays, Gratcha Greg, Jay Crates, you know.
Can you expand a little bit about more so what it is and
Breeding Ground?
Yes.
Breeding Ground is just like kind of like unsigned hype, you know, that type of thing. I think the most notable one, B.O.B.
Oh,
right, he was a breeding
shout out to
artist.
him.
You know, B.O.B.'s making like, I know Bobby by the way too. He's making millions.
Oh well, hi Bobby. Remember me?
Bobby Ray making
under
millions,
the
man.
influence
Shout out to B.O.B. man.
I haven't forgot you. Okay.
He part of the Breeding Ground. So if I could get anywhere close to what he got going on, you know.
Okay.
Cool.
This is one question because again, like I said, I have been seeing your grind. What made you go towards a distribution deal, not a major record deal?
Just to have more creative control, and it got its pros and cons. Cause you know, still when you got your freedom to do what you want to do, you got to come out your own pocket.
Yeah, but then again, when you make your money, you're not shelling out that much.
You're not having to recoup as much.
You're not forced to go mess with a producer that charges $1 million for a beat.
You can do it your way. It's cool. It's cool. I'm back in time. But yeah, for the most part, I like it. You know, I can't complain because they can put me in front of the same as anything from Drake to Wayne and
Mac Miller,
whoever.
Because he's definitely doing his thing. He has a distribution
and you know, they pretty much Taylor Gang. Still not Taylor Gang, but I can't even think, man. Rostrum? It is Rostrum. Ain't that right? Rostrum Records? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They started out independent. That's Wiz and Meg. I think they still might be. It's a label. If they do got anything, it's a label deal, but they are indie.
So, are you hoping to transition into a major record deal?
Yeah, as long as it's the right situation.
Yes.
You know? Right.
Now, RBC is set to release your debut album, Almost Home, in early 2015.
Right.
How excited are you and what can we expect from that album?
Man, it's going to be crazy, man. I got like new producers. I got features I've been working on.
Name drop.
You know,
name drop.
I can't.
I
got to keep some of that secret because we got to lock it all the way in, but just some pretty solid features, you know. I ain't coming out of pocket, they just respecting the grind. You know?
Really?
Real talk.
Can we just give some initials?
FG. That's one of them. The audience, y'all might
Future?
know it. Nah, it ain't Future.
Yeah,
Future.
That's a doozy. We'll have to come back on that one.
You'll get it.
Okay, let's talk about Hella Turnt.
Right.
It's developing and just moving, making its buzz.
Right.
And it's the lead single off the group album with Beta Weeda. And it's called The Storm, right?
Right. We had a mixtape, The Calm Before the Storm.
Okay.
So this is The Storm.
And your new single is actually featuring Too Short and E40.
Right.
And how did you arrange that?
Initially, Beta sent me some beats and I put that hook down and I shot it back to him. He was like, you know, he kind of recorded like, man, it's dope. So we originally just had Too Short on it, and then we went back and we added 40, you know. So we looking for that video. I thought we were gonna go out to Cali and shoot that sometime at the end of this year, top of the year, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people was saying that The Storm is set to make a strong release. So yeah, I can't wait for that.
Anytime we put something together, man, you know, it's kind of like, it's competitive, you know. We always push each other verse for verse, you know, hook for hook, song for song. He got his set of producers, I got my set of producers. I got the down south sound, he got the west coast sound. So it's like a fusion.
Okay.
You know?
Well, before I let you go, we're going to have 60 seconds of honesty.
Right. Where
anything I ask you, you cannot pass. You have to be honest. Okay. Have you ever got nervous or maybe intimidated when you heard a track or was set to collaborate with somebody that you just really admire and look up to?
Nah. Never. For whatever reason, I've never, that's the competitiveness.
Not even a little bit?
Nah. I be geeked about it. You know?
Does it push you to like...
Yeah, it make me want to do like really
yeah.
good. Yeah, of course.
Have you ever been on a track with somebody and maybe they laid their verse, no, you did yours first and then they did theirs second and it prompted you to go back and do yours again?
Might not be necessarily on that song, but I could tell you my dude, Side of Prince.
Oh, yes.
You know, that's my dude too, man. It's like when I started going out, leaving here and going to Atlanta, because you know, Dallas, it's not more, you know, it's not as lyrical as some other parts of the country or whatnot. But I started going out to Tree Sound. Shout out to Miley at Tree Sound Studios in Atlanta. I started going out there with him, Yella, and Ritz. And man, they made me like, they showed me like really what it should be like, you know, in a studio environment and just working and bar for bar, man. Like they don't, man, They gonna make it come with it.
Why do you feel like Dallas doesn't really have a lyrical scene? Because in my opinion,
we got some lyrics.
Yeah,
we do.
Like
but
your
that's
ADs,
not.
your
But that's not what get on though.
It's not.
So yeah, I'm not saying we don't have it. Shout out to AD, Paris and Slim. Them my boys. They on my project.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Them
You
my
ain't even
dogs.
saying. I said name drop. You can't name drop for DFW.
Nah, that's them my dudes. Man. Way on my OYBA project I just dropped with DJ.
I was gonna ask you what that stood for because it's all over your website on your T-shirts.
Right.
I need the one with the
It
lips,
stands for
please.
on your
Small.
bitch ass.
Oh, okay. We're gonna have to edit that out. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That is so creative because everybody says it.
Yeah. That's it, yeah. So it's not that we don't have them. That's just not what people gravitate towards. You know, out here, man. But it does have its lane and its place. Because at the end of the day, those kind of artists gonna always have some longevity.
Yeah.
They might not be on the radio, might not be on TV, but they might be a Tech 9. They can just tour for life.
Heck yeah.
And make M's and M's and M's until they just want to quit. Matter of fact, my guy Ritz, he signed to Tech 9 situation at Strange Music. So I just get he just finished up a 50 city tour of his own, and him and Yellow were about to go back out on another 50 city tour. That's 100 shows in about 5 months. So you do the math.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
No radio.
ridiculous.
No radio.
I mean, in which point you don't need it. I mean,
You don't need radio. Because radio just eating up the budget, let's be honest.
It is. After the interview, okay. Now, ultimately, what's your goal as you make your permanent spot in this music industry?
Man, to be around another 10 years from now, you know, to be able to look back and have some accomplishments and some awards. And really, to be honest, man, be them ventured out of just music and do other stuff that I want to do.
Such as?
Fashion, of course. Some commercial real estate, make some real money. You know, probably have some of my own artists or producers or, you know, create my own situation as well. You know, so I can kind of be a boss.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And what they say, real recognize real. So if you're talented, you'll recognize true talent.
Yeah,
so,
and not just talent, hard workers. I'm looking for hard workers, man. It's a lot of talented people that don't have the drive.
Absolutely.
You know? Because if that's the case, it'll be the most dopest dude on. And it's why it's usually not. It's the dude, like we say, he kind of but he outworked everybody, or outsmarted everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely can't say that about you. Again, kudos to you.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing many big things from you. Can't wait for you to drop that album.
Thank you.
Can't wait for you to get signed.
Yeah,
So you can come back and we can talk about that. And you gonna name drop?
Yeah, I'm gonna name drop. I just gotta keep everything cool until we get paperwork done and all that.
Well, just come talk to me first. That's all I want.
And hold on, I'm gonna plug that.
You do your thing.
OYBA out right now, Dead Piff, hosted by DJ Holiday. Shout out to DJ Holiday, Atlanta, the commission. Shout out to me, shout out to my daughter. We working.
And tell them one more time how they can get in contact with you and your website as far as
go
booking.
to www.bighudonline.com.
BIGHUD.
BIGHUD at Big Hud at Big_Hud. That's Twitter and Instagram. Facebook.com. Big Hud on that. Big Hud. What, the heavyweight? It is. SoundCloud. Big Hud 214. That's about it.
And next time he comes, guys, he's gonna wear some of his shirts.
Oh yeah.
Bring some of his merchandise for me to rock because it is dope. Check it out again. Or you heard it here first. I'm Porche Madre, Big Hud the Heavyweight, Dallas Weekly, DallasWeekly.com, Southern Pride Marketing, We Live TV, North Texas Media Group, Underground Radio, True Dat Radio. We in them streets.